Hi there, Mika here with Unipod Rising. As you can see, I'm in bed at the moment. I'll explain momentarily, but I did want to give a quick update. For those of you who are on my Instagram and my Facebook, you've seen already that I got my definitive socket, which is so awesome. I also got a new foot, and I need to ask Kirk what the foot is called so I can look it up and give you guys some details about it other than the experience from my perspective. But it's a much more dynamic foot. It moves more and it's more boingy, is how Kirk said it, and it's an accurate description. So it's taking a little bit of getting used to, but that's fine. It's a better foot. It's going to be a better experience in the long range. It also is going to, because it's more responsive, physiologically, I'll have to be stronger and my core will have to be stronger in order to support the activity that it allows, but it will allow for better, more natural movements. I'm super excited. I'm definitely a little bit more wobbly on it at the moment than I was on the less dynamic foot. But I feel the advantages already. So, little work to do, but we'll get there. I got to go to my sister's house. My mother, my sister, and I got together last night, and I got to go over there and walk into her house. I didn't even bring my wheelchair. I brought my wheelchair. I had it in the car, but I didn't actually take it out, which was a really cool kind of upgrade for the experience. What else? It's really cool. I'm sorry, I'm telling you, I'm just making do with where I am at the moment. It's really cool to be able to experience these things all together, but being able to share that with like my mom and my sister, for example, and having them respond and see the difference and the progress and all that. It's just really exciting. It's really exciting not just to take the journey, but to be sharing it with others. So for those of you who are sharing it with me this way, I'm honored and excited to share, and it's kind of enriching my journey. So thank you for being part of that with me. I did meditate with my prosthetic on, and during my meditation, I did a what I would call a stretching meditation. So essentially, I was doing all my stretching exercises while I did meditation. So I'd get into a certain position to create the stretch, and then I relax into it, and so on and so forth. I was having some trouble with my lower back, which is pretty standard. I have all the vertebrae on the bottom are compacted, so it gives me trouble regularly. And I knew it was going to be further challenged by the walking process. So I did a lot of stretches for my hip yesterday. They were great for my hip. The only other time my hip has felt that good recently has been when I went to get a massage with John. For those of you who are local, John Clark at Oak Haven Massage on Huebner. You have to go. You can reach out to me. I'll give you the information if you want it on how to book with him. But as wonderful as the stretch was for my hip, I think I overdid it. I want to say, at the very least, the psoas is angry. Because it's like my groin through my abdomen, the right side of my abdomen, around to like my waist, and then it feels like it's going around back to my back, but also it feels like from the like groin area to my lower back there's something, or or maybe from my lower stomach straight through. I don't know. From my hip to my lower back. I don't know what it is. I don't understand the anatomy enough. But I definitely am going to have to... Holy Moses. I definitely am going to have to reach out to my people and tell them what's going on and figure out how I did this. Because I honestly don't know. There wasn't a point at which I was like, oh, that's hurting my back. So I'm going to have to figure out what it was that I did that created the problem so that I can be more mindful in the process of those stretches or replace them with something else or whatever. So it's been... today has not gone to plan at all. And I suspect tomorrow won't go to plan either because I am feeling a little better right now than I did last night. But I'm still a good way away from feeling good while moving. So, not my favorite part of the experience for sure, but I accept that until I understand everything better on how things are, on the mechanics of what's happening and how these, how the injuries are getting inflamed, I won't be able to control it. So I'm going to have to make mistakes. I'm going to have to push too far or in the wrong direction or whatever. And the pain is just feedback. It's just additional information. And that's how I'm going to treat it. I'm not mad about it. I'm not, whatever. I'm not giving it more energy than it needs to get. I just am working to make it better. Adjusting my ice pack right now. And, hopefully it will resolve quickly and I will gain understanding about it quickly so that I can minimize the number of times I bring myself to the point where I can't move. So that's the update. The update is there's really wonderful things happening. I'm super excited. I am having a challenging day. I had a challenging night and I'm having a challenging day, and it may be challenging in this way for a couple of days more, but in the grand scheme of things, that's a very short period of time, and I'll recover from it and move on and probably do this to myself a time or two again before I get it all figured out. And so, yeah, it's just part of the process, no big deal. I hope everybody's doing well. I, again, want to say thank you for sharing this journey with me. Thank you for ignoring my bed head. I'm going to assume I'm not going to have a bunch of comments about my crazy poofy hair. Or any other whatever nonsense from laying here. Doing videos from... That's my Duncan. Yeah. I'm going to see if I can show you the Pib. Where is the Pib? That's the Pib. Those faces, I swear. So, that was my squirrel moment. Those are my puppers. That's two of my puppers. And I hope everybody's doing well and stay happy and safe. Love life. Find reasons to smile. If you have questions or comments, please leave them below. It's a great way to support the channel. Same thing with giving a thumbs up. Always helpful. And I look forward to chatting with you guys again soon.